Welcome to the Purpose-Driven Practitioner, the podcast where we delve into the dynamic intersection of practice, profitability, and purpose. I'm your host, Melissa Olson, a board-certified naturopathic doctor and business mentor. Join me as we unlock the secrets of creating unparalleled results for your clients while building a profitable business that aligns with your true purpose. Get ready to transform the way you approach your work and your life. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Purpose-Driven Practitioner. In this episode, I would like to discuss navigating those first few years in your natural health business. And now maybe you're far beyond the first few years and you're just looking for growth and expansion. This episode is still appropriate for you. Maybe you're just beginning and you don't have 3 years under your belt yet. This episode is still for you. We do need to understand how we got to where we are. We will go through the challenges faced by a lot of natural health practitioners. We will go through opportunities, how to seize those opportunities and what they might look like, how to identify them. And we will talk about your mindset. Believing that you can is the most important step. So we want to honor our beginning. We want to honor our beginning, being proud of our progress and our success. We want to learn from our mistakes, and then we want to thrive in our business and our personal life. We can never separate our business from our personal life. They are so intertwined, especially in this natural health arena. Your business needs to balance with your life, with your health, with your family. They all serve each other. And if one of them doesn't, then that's the area that we want to talk about making change. So, challenges, opportunities, and mindset. Those are the topics we're going to cover today. So, what are the challenges that are faced by natural health practitioners? So, if you're new to this, I'm hoping that you will learn from the challenges and struggles of others so that you don't make the same mistakes that some of us have made. And if you're a long-standing practitioner, I'm hoping that you can go back and understand how you got to where you are, knowing what worked for you, what didn't work for you, so that you can grow in a more efficient manner in the future. So understanding those challenges is still really important, whether you're new or whether you're very experienced. So in the beginning, think way back. For those of you that have been in this business for a while, think way back. For those of you that are new, think to last week, right? All right, common challenges. What do we experience in the first 3 years of business? For me, my number one challenge to getting started was I did not believe that I knew enough. I thought for the longest time I needed more training. I needed this class. I needed that certification, that I was not enough as I am. Right? You can see how that can really, really hamper your progress, your business, your growth, personal growth and professional growth. They're intertwined. Okay? Think about that. How did you feel when you first started? Did you feel like you didn't know enough? That you didn't have enough experience, enough learning, enough education? All right? Here's what my guides told me. And we're going to use an intuition a lot in this program. Here's what my guides told me. You know enough to help. Okay, start with that premise. I get it. I did not know everything. I still don't know everything. I know a lot more than I did before, but I didn't know everything. But I knew enough to help. And you will attract clients that need your help. They need hope. They want someone to guide them. They want suggestions that are different than what they could have come up with on their own. You don't need to solve all of their problems. Okay? You know enough to help. How about building a client base from scratch? That's a big challenge in the first few years. I would imagine many of us either started by working for someone else, or we started working on our family, our friends, our neighbors, until we could build the experience and get some word of mouth out. Right? In the beginning, word of mouth was really the way we grew. My friend told 2 others, and those people came and they told 3 others. And that's how your client base grows from scratch. It's unusual, I think, to just start a business and have it be thriving from the very beginning. So when I started my business, it was in a 1-room basement rental office complex. Okay? Because I did not want to overextend myself. That leads to our next topic as well, which is financial struggles and budgeting. But I started in this very, very inexpensive office that I shared with someone else. Okay? Because I wanted my business to make it. I wanted my business to grow. And I knew in order to do that, I could not financially overextend myself at the beginning. Okay? So start small. Work your way up. It really does go faster than you think. Statistics show that around the 3-year mark is where you really start to rock and roll on your business, where it seems at times like it's sort of going on its own and it really doesn't take a lot of effort to keep the clientele going. But it takes time. It does take roughly 3 years. So please be patient with yourself. It will happen. The other thing we can talk about is navigating the regulatory and legal requirements. Those are going to very much depend on the state that you live in. In Minnesota, even though I have a Doctor of Naturopathy degree, I did not go to one of those 2 schools that the state of Minnesota recognizes, and therefore I do not get to use the title of naturopathic doctor. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I really am. I realized when I first started my business that was an ego. That was an ego that I was going to use that title. Once I let that title go, I realized that there is so much benefit to practicing under the radar. First of all, I can overexceed everyone's expectations, right? Second of all, I can talk about things in my office, in my practice, that doctors of naturopathy cannot, because they are more highly regulated than I am. Makes it easier. And how about competition? How much competition is in your market? Do you have 6 other naturopaths or 6 other chiropractors within a very, very short distance of you? What makes you special compared to your peers that are in your arena? And I'm going to say arena because some of us work online and our arena is literally the world. What makes us different? What makes me different than all of the others out there? I see clients all over the world. What makes them come to me versus seeing another person? Okay, find out. What does your market look like? If your market is in a small town, if your market is in a city, if your market is in a suburb, or if your market is online, it doesn't matter. But find out what others in your market are doing. Find out, if you can, interview them. Most people are very happy to share. They're very happy to share their story that we talked about last time in our episode. And they're very happy to share with you their experience, things that worked for them, things that didn't work for them. And once you've kind of gotten a feel for what does your market look like, then how can you be different? How can you build on what worked for them, but just set yourself apart? Maybe you find a different niche. Maybe you focus on a very specific health condition. Maybe you focus on a very specific population, elderly, children, families, right? It doesn't matter. Find out what your competition is doing and see how you can niche yourself into that so that there's not so much competition. You set yourself apart. You are special. You are different. You are unique. All right. The one takeaway I want you to know about this particular segment where we were talking about challenges faced by natural health practitioners, right? First one is you don't know enough. Second one is building your client base from scratch. Financial constraints and budgeting, start small. Regulating those regulatory and legal requirements, and then competition in your market. What I want you to take away from that is one thing. You know enough to help. So please start. Okay? You know enough to help. You know more than you think you do, and you know enough to help. All right. In this next little section, we'll be talking about seizing opportunities for growth. Okay? So let's explore potential opportunities that are available to practitioners during those beginning years. And there's so many different avenues. And as we go through this list of things, these list of opportunities, I want you to think about how does it feel in your body as I say them? Does that seem like something? Does that feel like something that would drive you, that would inspire you? Or does that feel like something that would be very cumbersome and yucky? Okay? Every business is different. Not every business is online. Not every business is in person. Not all of our businesses are the same, but we have similar opportunities and we get to pick the ones that work for us. So this is where I want you to sit with your body, use your intuition, and feel into each of these options, because it's going to give you a clear indication about where to start expanding your business. Whether you're new or whether you're experienced, doesn't matter. Here we go. Networking and collaborations. So this is things like local networking groups, or making your own networking group, or developing programs with other practitioners in your area that you know and coordinate with. Like I have several programs that I run with a hypnotist. I have a program that I run with a chiropractor. Okay. I have programs that I have coordinated with that other practitioner so that we can refer clients back and forth and both of us expand and build our businesses. I am part of local networking groups. Okay. Where can you get out there and offer your services to people? Getting in front of a new audience. That's the whole point of opportunities. Opportunities are about getting you in front of a new audience. Okay? So think about, how does that one feel? How does it feel to be networking? Networking into your community, meeting people face to face, growing programs together, growing a referral base. There's a local chiropractor here near me that has decided to make his own networking group because the ones that he could find were all focused on financial or real estate or right, all of the other things. He wanted one that was very focused on health. And so he has reached out and found all of the natural health practitioners in our area and really started coordinating us all together so we could at least get to know each other face to face, becoming involved and aware of what the others in your industry are doing and how can all of us work together to support each other and grow all of our businesses. Okay? So if that's something that drives you, you might think about networking and collaborations. Here's another one. How about leveraging social media and digital network? Right? We have all heard about this. It's all got to go online and we're building our funnel and and that's amazing. It really is amazing. And there are so many ways to do that. Everything from let's just get our Facebook pages all ready and let's get our Facebook group all ready and let's be on Instagram and let's be on TikTok and let's be on all of the things, right? There are ways to do that make it super, super effective. You can run ads. You don't have to run ads. Digital marketing is amazing. I have a marketing degree from years past. And so I really do understand how this works, and it's always changing and it's very fast paced. And you do have to really keep up with the algorithms and the social networks and the media and all of that stuff. And for some of us, it just drives you. It's exciting. It's interesting. You like producing content that way. Okay. That's how you like to connect with your people, with your group, with your clients. So sit for a second and feel into that. Does that feel like something that might drive you? Here's another one. Diversifying your services and offerings. Okay, these are opportunities. So you can diversify your services and offerings. And when I'm talking about that, you have your basic appointments, and that's probably going to be the bread and butter of your schedule, right? That fills your day-to-day schedule. But don't feel like you need to see clients every single day all the time. Can you put some of those clients into a group? Can you create an online class where you can feed some of your clients through that for additional revenue for you, but additional value and information for them? This one is really about diversification, right? Creating more reasons for those same clients to come back to you. So I run several different online classes. I run one that is just basically the 12 things a person needs to know every single day. It's just an online class. It's not very expensive. You can find it through my website, and that generates income. I have another online class that it's about claiming your power. It's more about mindset and your energy and the flow of things. Another online class. I intentionally create classes that support my core business. My core business is seeing one-on-one clients every day. That's not true. I don't see them every day. I don't work every day. But that's what I want for you. I want you to be able to create some flow and some ease in your job. Okay? So how does that feel? That's an opportunity, diversifying your services. Does that feel like something that might motivate you or drive you? Establishing a unique brand identity. Here's another one. This is an opportunity. And this does really fit into all of them, but it's an opportunity to be recognized. Creating a unique brand for yourself, whether it's your name, that can be a unique brand, or your title of your business. Mine is Vibrant Well Care, and I use vibrant colors, right? And it's about feeling vibrant. And I have created a unique brand identity. What's yours? Does this feel like something that could drive you and motivate you? All of those are opportunities to expand your business. Now, how do we expand our business, learn from our mistakes, find our path, right? Mindset. Cultivating a strong mental mindset for success. You need to believe that you can do it. Okay? If you believe that all of your effort is in vain, if you believe that there is no value in what you are producing, in what you are providing to your clients, if you believe that you can't give them good results, there is nothing that's going to come of that. Mindset is your number one most important thing when it comes to business or anything else. You must believe that it's true, that it's valuable, that it has an impact and it can change their lives. Goes back to that beginning. Remember, we talked about at the beginning, you know enough to help. That's mindset. That's self-doubt you're dealing with there. I don't know enough. Yes, you do. You do know enough. You know enough to help. You are not pretending. It's not a fake it till you make it. You're not pretending to be a naturopath or pretending to be a chiropractor. You are being the chiropractor. You are being the nutritionist. You are being the energy healer and the naturopath. You are. You know enough to help. Wrap your brain around that and believe in yourself. That is one of the most important things. Success comes from your belief that you can succeed. What about resilience? Resilience is about mindset as well. We are going to have setbacks. We're going to have failures, right? Not everything is going to work perfectly according to plan. So what? So what? You learn more from failure than you learn from success. Go look at that experience of failure. What failed? How could you have done it differently? Write it down if you need to. Explore that failure because it's going to teach you how to do it better. Thomas Edison said, I didn't learn one way to make a light bulb. I learned 100 ways not to. Okay? I learned 100 ways not to do that until I found one that worked. So be very resilient. Not everything is going to be perfect, and it's okay. It really is okay. Embracing a growth mindset is also very, very important. We never want to become complacent with our practice. Whatever our practice is, we don't want to just sit because then it withers and it feels stagnant, and others, our clients, are going to start to feel that our practice, that our energy is stagnant. We always want to be moving forward, and that doesn't mean expanding exponentially, right? They're different. A growth mindset is always looking for opportunities, always being open to suggestions, always thinking about what's next, what's bigger, right? Doesn't mean you have to create a whole new program that's going to expand you into the billion-dollar arena, right? It's just about being open to what's next. It's a mindset. We never want to sit back and say, I got this, I'm good, I'll just rest here, I reached my goal, I'm good. Yeah, what's the next goal? Even if it's small, what's the next goal? There's always a next goal. Another mindset that I like to play with is talking about personal well-being and professional demands. We need to walk the walk on this journey. If you are a chiropractor and you are not getting regular chiropractic adjustments, if you are not following your own advice, that's a problem. It's not authentically living your purpose. I have a friend of mine that I work with, and she will always tell her people that Melissa always lives her purpose because we've never once gone out to eat where I have not offered her a digestive enzyme because I take them, right? I have to take care of me. I have to walk the walk and talk the talk at the same time. So there's an authenticity to it that fosters trust with your clients. If you don't believe it enough for you to do it, then how do you expect your clients to believe it enough for them to do it? Think about it. Besides, you have to take care of you, and you might as well use the tools that you have at your disposal to take care of yourself and your family. All right. I hope that you have learned some great tips, some great things to think about in your business. Find out what are your challenges? What are your struggles? Think about what areas in your business you struggle with. Is it the bottom line? Is it about the finances? Great. Then let's do some talking and looking into that. Is it about building your community or deciding how to build your community? Okay, deciding which direction to go. We went through several options, seizing on opportunities. Which one felt energizing to you? Which ones felt draining to you? Start with the energizing ones. See how far that takes you. And then we talked a lot about mindset. What you believe you will achieve. There's a really great book out there. I believe Dr. Bruce Lipton wrote this book. It's about the biology of belief. He's a scientist. He proved scientifically that how we believe our cells will function. Okay? You need to believe you know enough to help. You need to believe that your business has value, so much value that you yourself do it. You have to believe that you are going to grow and expand. You have to believe in your purpose. All right. All of these areas will set you up for a long-term success. My hope for you is that you can build that multiple six-figure business. You can do it. I believe you can. I have done it. I've done it more than once in more than one arena. you can do it. Okay? You just have to follow a few simple principles and you can do it. If you would like to connect with me, please share your stories. As always, I love to hear your stories. I love to hear your suggestions, your comments, your thoughts. Share them with me at vibrantwellcare.net. I did talk a little bit in here about some of the other classes and programs that I do run. You can find those on vibrantwellcare.net as well. And I hope that you join me next time for our third episode of The Purpose-Driven Practitioner. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Purpose-Driven Practitioner. I hope our discussion has ignited fresh perspectives and actionable insights within you. As you continue your journey towards a purposeful and prosperous practice, remember that your potential knows no bounds. I invite you to visit my website at vibrantwellcare.net, where you can sign up for your free discovery call. Find out how I can personally assist you in realizing your aspirations and maximizing your client impact. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes. And until then, keep thriving and keep embracing your power of purpose.